Across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Hello, I'm Bid London. The Premier League video assistant referee chief is to leave his role at the end of the season. He moved on to VAR duties since retirement as an on-pitch referee in 2018. He is now retiring amid a period of change at the professional match officials. Man United won the Club League Cup yesterday against Newcastle in the final of Wembley. The Red Devils won 2-0 thanks to Mismo and Rashford. We're going to hear from Bruno Fernandes about the game.
We want more and we need more because our standards demand more. For me, it was about winning trophies, and finally we did it. Well, as I said, I'm satisfied now because finally I get my trophy, but I want more. I want much more.
Newcastle manager Eddie Howe was at his first cup final with the club. The team manager was disappointed.
I've got no regrets with, how we tried to set the team up. Our intent to the game, we wanted to be really brave as we have been all season and try and attack the match and have a right go at Manchester United.
Moving on to more local news, Southampton lost the Leeds at the weekend. We're going to hear some audio and then I'll move on to Matt Sims, who's in the studio and is our correspondent.
We have the possibilities to perform to win the game, and we are not a team that is conceding a lot and then is out of the game and they cannot compete. No, we are competing, we are there, we are Premier League level, and then we are doing things and performing in that level.
Yes, thank you, Peter. So obviously a bitterly disappointing result for Southampton, losing 1-0 to relegation rivals Leeds. But they'll be hoping to get their form back on track as they face off against Grimsby Town in the FA Cup on Wednesday. It's Sellers' first game for Southampton in the Cup, and he will be desiring a win to bounce back. It'll be interesting to see whether he will rotate the squad and how serious he does take the competition, because the obvious priority for them is Premier League survival. Even with Southampton's poor form, they come into this one heavy favourites, with Grimsby Town sat 16th in League 2. Grimsby beat Nathan Jones' former club Luton in the previous tie to progress. Southampton do need to look out for Harry Clifton, who has netted 8 goals this season, so the Saints, they need to be aware of him. But with Southampton's struggling form and the expected rotation, I wouldn't be surprised to see a big upset here. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you for that, Max. Cameron Norris won his 5th ATP title this morning. He beat Altras, who was the defending champion in Rio. It is Norris' first title of 2023 and just his second on clay, having won the London Open in 2022. Love Island's Tommy Fury beat YouTuber Jake Paul by a split decision last night in Saudi Arabia. The Fury won with 2 out of the 3 judges, scoring him more than Jake Paul of 76 out of 73.
I always said I would win this fight, and now I'm sat up here the winner. At the end of the day, I knew I was more skillful than Jake Paul. I didn't have a lot of experience at being the main event. Went out there, everybody was chanting, the whole world was watching this fight, and I showed everybody that I can come to the big dance and I can deliver.
So, what do you think, Max, of the new manager of Sales as they're getting on compared to his take on Caretaker manager?
Well, I've got to say, he's doing a mixed job. He seems to have the fans on side compared to what Nathan Jones had. It was pretty unanimous that they did not want him at the club as manager. And Sellers obviously got a result against Chelsea, but bitterly disappointing result against Leeds.
Thank you very much, and we'll be back in an hour for the next bulletin.